And your name is
all
what?
good.
John Brown.
John Brown. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, how do you think that America's economic status right now contrasts from what it used to be?
I think in the long haul, because I've been around for the comparative long haul, it's about equal. Ever since World War II, this country has favored America. You know, we had the Bretton Woods Agreement that made the entire world agree that oil would only be sold in the denomination of the American dollar, right? And so since the entire modern history of the world stems from World War II, and we were the last man standing. Europe was completely devastated. America, dropped a couple of hydrogen bombs on Japan, devastated Germany, the Dresden bombing, horrible. And so when things sifted out in the mid to late 40s and the end of World War II, America, fuck yeah! America, fuck yeah!
Right?
Right? You guys seen Team America, right?
Yeah, America.
Fuck yeah! And so we've had the hegemony on the entire global economic scene. And as far as America has been concerned since the end of World War II, things go up, things go down, gas costs a little bit more, gas costs a lot more, gas costs a lot less more, whatever. We're the greatest country the planet has ever spawned.
Right.
Constitutional republic, free market capitalism, democracy. This is the aggregate of all other political systems that have been tried on this planet for the last 5 millennia.
Right.
And you guys are living in the bosom of the best place on earth ever in the history of humankind on earth. And yeah, does it suck? In a lot of ways it does. Nothing's perfect. No human system is perfect. Show me a system that has put more shirts on more backs on this planet that is burgeoning now with almost 7 billion people, that has put more shoes and more feet, that has put more wealth in more pockets, that has put more food in more bellies. And dude, I know there are pockets of starvation across this planet, right? It's unconscionable. There's no excuse for it. But still, this spreading strain that has spread out from the inception of this country, a constitutional, democratic country for the last 230 years now, is the best system ever. What's the old joke? Democracy is the worst system on earth, except for all the others. And so, yeah, dude, this isn't perfect, and we get a lot of things wrong, but still, we are trying our best. And like I said, we have fed more people, clothed more people, shoed more people. And, you guys see the chemtrails?
Yeah.
You know what chemtrails are, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're it goes far beyond America and your country and where you think you live and your nationality, etc. But still, no. If we're just talking in straight terms of what you guys are interviewing on, could be a lot worse. Go live in Liberia.
Right.
Go live in Haiti.
Yeah.
Go live in Mexico. Dude, go live in Canada or Great Britain. These are shitholes of Muslim infestation, especially in the case of Europe. Yeah, not cool. So, so far so good. Y'all look fairly healthy. Your teeth are still in your heads. I don't see any visible signs of decay. Y'all have your hair. Y'all seem fairly hale of bone and blood, and you've obviously had decent nutrition for your entire, lives. What are y'all about, 16? 17, yeah. I remember 17.
Not to cut you off, but you were talking about how the rich get richer and the poor stay poor.
Okay.
If you want to insight on that, yeah.
It takes money to make money. Are we on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes money to make money. It's an economy of scale. The more you have, the more you can reap, right?
Right.
But here again, as an economy of scale, somebody with a stick with a a nail on the end. Picking up tin cans is an economy of scale. So in this system, anybody can raise themselves up, as far as I'm aware, from the level that they're at, the economic level they're at right here, to the next step, and then the next step, and then the next step. It is possible in this system, in this country, I believe.
Last question. Do you,
Yes.
I'm enlisted in the U.S. Air Force.
No,
you're
I'm
leaving-
a former military veteran myself. Yeah.
I will be leaving for basic training next August. And do you think that the United States, our military activities are affecting the mindsets of the people, especially say your generation, of how America is having say Vietnam, how we were in Vietnam, and all the controversy surrounding that, tour the Gulf War, and then into Iraq and Afghanistan, and then now. Do you think that has changed the mindset of the American people and their faith in this country?
It's a very complex question. Of course it has. We just got out of war with Afghanistan after the longest war in American history. 13 years we've been in that sandbox. And I believe it can't help have changed the actual perception of this country within the general population. It can't not have. That's a self-answering question.
Sprung up another one I had on my mind is that the United States military in the Middle East has spent trillions of dollars.
Trillions.
Do you think that, in your opinion, that has affected the American citizens' opinion or their, let's say, their faith in our economic system? Do you think us spending that much money on there, do you think it has changed our view at all?
You're trying to shift this into different fields of endeavor, and the economy is one thing, and the military adventurism is quite another thing. And the military adventurism has definitely affected the American. As far as the effect on the economy, America. Actually, just like a couple days ago, we passed the biggest defense bill, something like $96.7 billion on the new appropriation, right, for all the military stuff. Dude, we got drones, we got Hellfire missiles, on and on and on it goes. It's ridiculous. We outstrip and outspend every other country on the face of this planet on defense. That's why you're not a millionaire right now, because they're spending all your tax money and all your parents' tax money, all your grandparents' tax
That's
money.
what I'm saying. Is that do you think that the United States doing that is strewn away people, their faith in the United States to protect their lifestyle?
Yeah, I don't have any faith in it. Do you? Good. I mean, it's good to get that. But here again, it's always about even as far as I can consider for the last half century.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, fortunes rise, fortunes fall. Economically, we'd have a lot more money if we didn't spend all that money on, defense. Where do we defend ourselves from? Who's our enemy? Who's our last enemy in the fight? The Japanese? The Nazis? Dude, this was like 70 years ago. Oh, it's ISIS now. It's ISIL. Oh, it's, militant Islam. Your entire life up to this point is stemmed from 9/11. Right? You studied this shit at all. Yeah, I remember. I remember too. I was sitting over in that house watching the TV on Fox News when the second one hit. There's a hidden government that is global in reach, and it's people, and it's all about banking. It's all about Federal Reserve central banks. If you find out, if you trace this in that area, I'm not going to elucidate you more than check out who the bankers are on this planet. Remember when Eisenhower, in his final speech as president, said, beware the unwarranted influence of the military-industrial complex. If you look at the military-industrial complex, all this makes total sense. This entire world is seen from every corner of the world. Military-industrial complex. And don't forget the Jews!
Oh my God.
Zionists. The Jews. The Holocaust. You think 6 million Jews were burned up in Germany in 1943? Have you seen the UFOs? You guys already admitted you've seen the chemtrails.
Most of the cops in Bloomingdale went through our self-defense
Have you seen the
system.
UFOs? This planet is something radically different.
Our code.
Then we're
my
going
best
here.
friend.
It's all,
Use it 3 times. Rules.
you know, like you say, covered up and short.
Yeah, it is. But all the information is all at your fingertips. You guys have access to the most advanced technology the planet's ever produced.
But as far as
You know, I might as well be just like chiseling with a hammer and a spike on a stone column.
Right.
You know, but
an idea to go talk
you guys have no excuse for not knowing all
But the
this.
thought is, man,
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not
do
trying
you
to
think?
be controversial.
Well,
This guy laughs a
And
lot.
pursue what you love to do.
I appreciate your.
Easiest way in the world.
You know, I appreciate yours as well.
You love to do.
What branch?